How's it going tonight? Well, tonight I'm just testing out some new audio speakers, so we're gonna see how it works. It's my gift to myself. Voice up volume. Is that better? Like I said, I'm still experimenting with the new setup. Ooh. Yeah, I'm still experimenting with the new audio setup, so everything's going to be a little bit weird. I had it all dialed in, and now I got to get it all dialed in again. This is Meatball. This is a Swedish submarine knuckleballer. And he's left-handed too. That's the joke. That's what the guys in the stream came up with. Well, the VODs are up on here. You can go back and look through the video archive, and they're up for you to watch. Maybe I ought to go in and make a playlist for them. I almost wish I don't. Just because it's kind of ridiculous to begin with, but... we're playing for the Richmond Flying Squirrels in the San Francisco Giants organization.
Attaboy, good job.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
All right, get a relief appearance in.
Meatball comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 0.
How's it going, Raga? I hadn't been doing Diamond Dynasty. I finally found some logos that I liked, so I'm might start doing some.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 20, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Line toward the alley.
It's better than
center.
Jason. It's
And
Meatball.
That's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Hey, good and bad. Nice hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in once again, Josh Tovar. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Darno for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play.
Oh yeah, Meatball double play.
From closing this one out.
Oh man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth.
It's been a while since I checked what
right?
Meat has.
I
purchased a couple diamond equipments.
They can get the final out and
just
wrap
full
this thing
disclosure.
up.
The batter, number 18.
In now, number 18. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
All right, here we go now. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Good job, Meaty.
Oh, on to first, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final
Thank you,
score
Grim.
tonight.
Appreciate
Richmond
everything you guys do for
Flying
me.
Squirrels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Johnson
That sounded a little weird.
earns
I appreciate
his
all the
third win
support
of
you guys
the year
give.
in relief. Meatball wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Victorious home team. 4 runs on 14 hits.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible that a beard like that would help him out. Meatball is, let's find out. He's 5'5" and 220 pounds.
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Meatball takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
I think Meatball was not born. He was just created in a lab by the heinous Rob Manfred in order to speed up the game of baseball. So he tried to play God, and he failed.
Ready once again, number 25. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Third baseman, number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Called strike 0-2.
Nobody.
I'm sure Matt Vasgersian would just shake his head if this man ever took the bump.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
He's too impossible to be true. Because he's
Digging
not
in
true.
To try it again.
He's a lie.
Number 81. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
1 out, 1 out.
0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he'll step off.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch. Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Ready on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Meaty making a mess of the Hartford Yard Goats.
Now batter, third baseman.
Standing in now, Tyler Nevin. A ball and no strikes. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Hey, find something you like up there. All right, come on now. Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
The 1-1. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it.
And another save for Meatball.
And that's your ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Johnson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mort Paul records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just.
I don't think there's any way to really control the knuckleball. It just kind of goes where it wants to go.
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well, unfortunately, there's no eye patch accessories in MLB The Show 18. Otherwise, we might give him one.
For the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors.
Mort Paul comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 0, Mort Baul.
I mean, they like to talk about all the customization you can make to these guys, but can you give them an eye patch?
5 and 6
No.
hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Hopped up. Ball over to his left.
Oh, yeah,
One away.
Meaty. Go get it.
Ready for another chance? One
No, Muffin, we got to
basket.
go worse
He
than
got on
that.
top of one. It was a ground out.
We got to
victim
take him to a
last time.
Padres game.
First
Make
offering
it-
on its way.
Make it a game against the Yankees. Make them
Double ball
sit there for all 9
upstairs,
innings.
dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Line drive to left. Number 76 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield.
I'm still a
to
little
get
salty
caught,
that they
and
didn't
he would have
make,
represented the tying run.
The ambidextrous Chargers game in LA against the Eagles.
Number 8,
Oh, that's multiple layers of cruel. Even I wouldn't do that to them.
Into the box, number 8. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ruzicka has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the
And
ball
one
game.
more for the Meatball.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Flying Squirrels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Corey Taylor gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Mort Paul closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Well, maybe I will play a little. Can I do a franchise? I can. I don't know if I will. I really haven't played a whole lot of franchise mode in the show.
great job.
Meatball takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Meatball.
Striding in to start the 9th, Steven Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Steven Perez.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little tapper.
Where's the first here?
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here.
All right, one down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now batting, number 59.
Yes, he does, because the game engine can't handle the true form of Meatball in its cinematics. They have to scale him up so that he matches the height of everybody else.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
Into the box now. Number
They can't
59.
handle having a Swedish midget walking out onto the field.
Zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Hey, work like you can. Here we go now, huh?
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer.
It's like a Doctor Who effect there.
He can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Right fielder.
Stepping in now, Adrian Nunez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Also, your pitches are really nasty, too.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garno over to his left. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-4.
They can't get wood on that ball. It's too greasy.
The Richmond Flying Squirrels came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Matt Gage earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 19 allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Mort Ball hammers down the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team.
Mort Ball comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 0, Mort Ball.
No, all of Meat's grease is naturally occurring.
leading off the inning. Tuffy goes away, and they'll need him to get something going here.
That is not a real baseball name. Don't lie to me.
Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 0-1. All right side. Schroeder ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Hunter Jones.
Center fielder, Hunter Jones.
All right, now get ahead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right.
Oh no, Meaty gave up a hit.
And it's through into right.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner and two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Reed will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
How's it going on 4004? Actually, I'm not sure how you want to be referred to yourself, but what's going on? There is no option to have Road to the Show players created with each other. There's not even an option to export them for Diamond Dynasty, which I find really stupid.
Hey, now, we got one.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
How's it going, Ramon?
Average hovering in the high
Or Roman?
230s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rodriguez has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble,
4,000.
and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now.
It would be
Set to
cool if
go
they could.
Zach Collier. He comes to the plate as the
It would be
last
cool
chance
if
for his
San Diego
side.
Studios
2 out
would
here in
make
the ninth.
like Road to the Show player cards. Like, not necessarily,
Go, boys. Here we go. Make something happen.
Here's the first
you know,
pitch
the
to
big
him.
YouTubers, but like
There's
just
a knuckleball over the inside
have
corner.
community submissions for like a set of players that they would make for a fictional team or like free agency team.
Hey, right guy, right place.
0-1, here it comes.
Straight up, straight up.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but
Adam,
usually
Adam,
when you flip
Adam,
that coin, it
Adam.
better come up fastball at this level.
Let's just make sure you understand everything you're seeing
right
here.
in the wheelhouse.
Here we go. I need you right here.
Has
This
them
is
down
a
to their final
Swedish
strike. Here it comes. Forkball
midget.
misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Left-handed, submarine, knuckleballer, closer.
Hey, need you right now.
You get all that?
Kid.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Richmond Flying Squirrels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 73 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Luis Reyes was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mort Ball earns the save.
Nobody
out of the
knows what
bullpen,
Meat does off the
19th
field,
of the
and
campaign. So
I think
that's a
nobody
wrap
really
here
wants to know what
tonight.
Meat
For
does
Mark
off the
DeRosa,
field.
Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more.
Oh, is it possible that Meaty could get in on the, hey, he's number 2 in the closing pitcher voting for the Eastern League All-Stars. How's it going, Migra?
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Ball takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 0, Ball.
Should be tomorrow, Chris. Try to do those.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Michael Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knuckleball.
I mean,
right
just so you guys
over
are
the middle
aware,
of the
I like
plate.
Jason Parham. I like making videos for Jason Parham, but there are kind of a lot of effort to do sometimes. So sometimes I just want to sit back and have some fun.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Number 66.
In now, number 66. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Have some fun with the opposing teams, of course.
In order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Maybe I should make Meaty my my closer for my Diamond Dynasty team.
How about it? Third baseman.
Into the box, Dan Kelly. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball
That would just be
1.
rude,
They'll
I
go
think.
to work on getting that tying run home from second. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, we got one.
Meatball doesn't care who he has fun with.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I've thought about doing a live Jason video. I think what I would reserve it for is like if he makes it to the World Series or something. Or maybe I'll do a spring training stream or something.
And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Spears. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles
God, that
out of your
knuckleball
mind.
is so
right
nasty.
Now is all that matters.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to
Like,
see if
I don't
he's gonna be
know
pounding
what
the
kind of
strike
games
zone.
you like to
You can
play,
work a couple walks.
so
It
I
could be
can't
a
really
start to a
recommend
big
one way or
inning.
the other to trade it in. Like, if all you want to do is play MLB, then yeah, definitely do it. But if you play other games, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't track the Xbox exclusives very much. I don't own one myself.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Count remains at 0-2.
Time to buzz the tower.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's
Problem
game.
with that, Rocca,
Richmond
is that
Flying
he has to be on the same
Squirrels
team
get their
as a
20th
knuckleballer
home
to
win
learn
this
the
year.
knuckleball.
Number 21 takes the
And
win on the mound,
I think
his
with
second
Stephen
of the
Wright
year.
being the only one to know it.
Takes the loss despite striking out 11
I don't think that's
batters.
very likely.
Meatball records the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll just about
At least
do
with
it.
the rules
For
being the
Mark
way they
DeRosa
are this
and
year.
Lee Zach and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Meatball comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 0, Meatball.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Michael Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
That's entirely possible, Muffin. I don't know how often it comes up, though. I would hope fairly often, but...
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Not in the
Dan,
traditional sense, Tyler. I think I'm probably going to continue to play them on stream, but I'm not planning to do like a series of videos, especially for meaty.
What happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss.
Swing and a
there for the
miss.
first out here in the ninth.
Traditionally, you start growing your hair out and your beard out during the playoffs, and you don't shave it until
Stepping
you
in, Castro.
get sent until you lose the series or win the whole enchilada.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Knuckleball slurp, Vulcan chain
ball and no
splitter.
strikes.
Oh my God!
Well, he punched out the last
my
guy, but
God.
he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat.
I mean, I went with random stuff
instead of
on meaty
behind.
for the memes, but God, that's nasty.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. One out, nobody on. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way.
Of course, how are you going to eat a meatball without a fork?
Number 9 batter comes through that
Can
time.
you use your
as it'll now
fingers?
be up to the top of the order with one away.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Gary Spears is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1. Down the first base
Too
line.
much grease on that
But
one.
a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the
Swing and a
fastball that
miss.
time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of
Okay,
the way
I
this
only threw
one's
knuckleballs
gone,
to that guy.
The ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The Flying Squirrels took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 73 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Meatball wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
I had
Find
started
out more,
doing a
head over
catcher
to
road to the show previously.
theshowNation.com.
Yeah, Meaty's 18, or at least that's what he told the scouting officials. I don't think anybody really wanted to check. Uh-oh. He might be going to AAA already. Look, he can't be that old. Meatballs spoil pretty quickly. I don't know, Raga. It really didn't work like that when I was playing that particular catcher, because there were a couple plays where you had to call all your own pitches, and there were a couple where you had to throw out the runner from first when they tried to steal, but it seemed to skip a lot more of the game than I thought it would.
All right, good job right there.
Hey, hey! Meatball is an all-star for AA.
Meatball gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Meatball.
I'm pretty sure somebody screwed up the uniforms here.
He's up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Just realized why it was looking weird.
Number 5.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here.
No, I didn't continue with the catcher because everybody wanted to see Meatball before we actually made Meatball.
Ready for another shot now. Number 3. It's been an 0 for 2 effort.
I think what I said with regard to playing a position player was more.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
What I wanted to do at first was something that didn't get a whole lot of attention on YouTube, which was a pitcher road to the show series. And the reason I haven't done a dedicated position player road to the show is simply it would take time away from that.
Here comes the 0-1.
The fact that I am bad at bat
is
also contributing to that, of course, but
not looking good after
it's not the primary reason.
I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count.
Ooh, strike 3 called.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Number 27.
Into the box now, number 27, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1.
Come on, baby, square it up.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Doubles.
Go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Digging in to try it again, number 9. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really
It might be kind of cool to do like an Ichiro type, you know, high contact, low power,
together.
high speed. Uh-oh.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Meaty, what have you done?
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the
oh
lead
shit, it's Tim Tebow. It's baseball Jesus.
Start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about it.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on
Sorry,
2
Timmy.
hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The East Stars are on top, 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Western Division.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game.
Oh, lost that one. What a shame.
It's almost a shame somebody had to lose.
Well, I'm sure somebody would say that watching a pitcher throw, you know, just consistent innings would get really boring after a while, too.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Richmond.
Striding in to start the 9th, number 27. And they'll need him to get something going here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Rizika is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Stepping in and
I mean, there would be somebody,
shot.
I'm sure there would be a lot of
Eric
audiences who would
Pratt
be interested in a
striking
no-hitter,
out
perfect
last time
game, you know, 27 straight strikeout kind of affair. But, like, you can only do that once or twice in your career. And if you do it, turn down the difficulty and do it more than that, how does it stay interesting?
Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Get a hit. Come on.
0-2, here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Baul, a native of Sweden in Northern Europe. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And that is swung on and missed.
Swing and a miss.
Things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Bruce Caldwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid. Hey, 2 here.
The other thing that makes playing a position player difficult.
2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Raga.
From an offensive standpoint,
It'd be a lot of bunting, a lot of stealing.
This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick
stuff
outs.
that playing as a pitcher I hate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ooh,
and
that was a dirty one, Meaty.
Called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead in the
the small ball itself is not such a bad strategy. The problem is just where you're sacrificing a runner to, or you're sacrificing a batter to get him, to get a runner over a base. Planning something for the
You've been watching MLB The Show.
Next bullpen session talking about run expectancy, but basically when you do like a sacrifice bunt, you're giving up the potential for more runs in that inning just for the sake of moving a batter over. And maybe you can get 1 run, but overall, you're expected to win fewer games if you do that. Or get fewer runs, rather.
Good job.
Like, I don't have a problem with slap hitting. I don't have a problem with steals and whatever. At least not when I'm playing. It's kind of a pain in the ass when I'm a pitcher. But you know, using the sacrifice bunt to get guys over, intentionally walking guys, you know, stuff like that. The conventional wisdom, you know, doesn't really work within the confines of the game, and it doesn't really suit my personality either.
Ready once again, Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
Here we go now, let's go. Hey, one time, right now.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, get your pitch up there.
To short. Garno ranges to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up to the plate, number 27. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike.
All right, Meaty, let's go.
The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm either way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater
No
is
problem.
over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Derek Hill.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek Hill.
Sit down now, sit down. Good. Hey, let's go, big fella.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, I'm of two minds of it, just because
Let it fly right here.
for one thing, you got to worry about like
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
your roster construction. You need to have enough guys that can
Number
play
7
small
is
ball
there
and not a
for
whole
it.
bunch of sluggers
Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
who are all out for themselves. Number
Always nice to
two,
get the first game of the series.
yeah,
but
as you
even
say,
more so
you
when
need
it's
to be able
in
to
front of a
trust your
crowd.
teammates to
Seems
be able to hit
energize
and move you
everybody
around
the
the
rest of the
bases.
series.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Richmond led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 73 notches his 3rd win of the year. Number 29 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Meatball closes the door for the save.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Just look at that smiling dude. How could anybody hate Meatball? Well, until they stand in the batter's box.
Meatball comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Ball.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 70.
In there, strike 1.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Shot weakly to the left. Gomez charging in on it, and there's 1 away.
He certainly is fat. I'm not sure if he's a man.
Digging in and looking for more, number 33. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on.
Right here.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count. 1 and 2. Who's the first here?
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Keep it
Ready
rolling,
now,
Meaty. Keep
Paulino.
it rolling.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Hey, 2
Here
out.
comes the first pitch. There's a knuckleball over the inside corner. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, he absolutely does.
Fine, let's go right here.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls
He absolutely
this one off.
does have a better strikeout rate than Jason Parham.
Hey, speed up and drive.
Just kind of the way he's constructed.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
The 0-2 pitch. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Blue, what you
Gotta think our
doing?
man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Flying Squirrels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Gage.
I should have just made a knuckleball. I should have revived George Ramos, who I played in MLB 16.
23rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on
And the reason I
Twitter
can't
at MLB
make
The Show.
that Jason's 5th pitch is the fact that he needs to be on the same team as a knuckleballer to learn the knuckleball pitch in this game.
Ball.
In now, number 66.
And
He stands in
presently
for the
they're pretty
first time in
rare,
this
so...
one.
Second baseman, number 66.
First delivery to him on the way.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
That
Oh,
missed.
blue.
Close. It's ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Using up too much grease, Meaty. Get this guy out.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
Now a drive out to left center field.
That really was a
First
meatball.
digging for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just
Oh,
getting it
no.
into the infield. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Not to minimize the hit here,
My
because it was
double-A
a double
teammates,
all the
ladies
way,
and gentlemen.
but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Now batting, number 73.
Standing in now, Castro. Standing in
Well, I don't
from
know if
the
you've
right
ever
side
looked at
as
the
he takes
spreadsheet that I have
strike
set
1.
up on Google
So far
Sheets,
this year
but
against
I have it pretty well
Castro
dialed in,
is
so
a
all I have to do
270
is
hitter.
put in his
A
raw
respectable number. He'll look to improve
game
upon in this
stats,
at-bat.
and it'll figure everything out for me. So I'll sometimes do it live alongside recording, so that I have it on hand to just talk into my recording file while I'm doing the video, or while I'm recording it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And a knuckleball too low, apparently.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. On the ground, up the middle.
Oh, blew the save. Meaty,
We
no.
are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Spears has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. No balls and a strike to count. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner will get back standing.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
The 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Drilled down the line. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first?
He's lost it.
Castro rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Blew the save and got the loss. Yep. If you ever thought he was too good to be true, well, he definitely is too good to be true. He's a lie.
This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves.
Oh, you mean, what was that cutscene for?
Ball comes out of the bullpen to
bonus
shut
for
things
hits per
down
nine.
here in the ninth.
Ball.
Ready for another chance? Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Catcher, number 83.
First pitch of the at bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Going out now.
And that one stayed up a little high. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Got him to go down swinging.
Well, I can
there.
actually
Perez
look and tell you
for the first
what
out
it
in the
looks like.
bottom of the ninth.
For the Marlins, Jason's ERA was down since he joined after he left the Padres.
Number 27.
His his FIP was up a little bit, but that's just because it was a little closer to his xFIP.
Stepping in now, number 27.
He
now
lost some strikes per 9, or strikeouts per 9.
He's hitless in 3 at bats.
Came down in his walks per 9. Started leaving more men on base, and his fly ball percentage started coming down. So, I don't know. I think it's possible that his performance has improved as a starter since he left San Diego, but the recent results with the Mets have kind of seen a reversal of that trend.
Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harold Castro. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1.
Let's go right here.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final
Can we strike out the side
afternoon.
to close the game out?
Hey, 2 away now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Yes, we can.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on
His
the
baseball
road.
card
They
says
find a way to get
220
it done,
pounds.
and they should be
I'm thinking
very
they're a
happy
little
with this
generous.
performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Richmond Flying Squirrels get their 30th.
All right, let's do it again.
Ball takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 0, Morton Ball.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of video editing going on in these cutscenes here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 39. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
All right, come on now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Come on, Meaty, let's get him out.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Number 4, Zachary Coppola.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
First pitch on its way. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Come on, big guy.
1 down, 1 down.
Ooh,
Fastball
all right.
over the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out.
All right.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager.
Giant man with tiny hands.
There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Pulliam.
In now, Andrew Pulliam, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slow
Blue, what are you doing to me?
2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this will be a called strike 2.
You've angered the ball.
They're down to their final strike tonight.
I always want to hear a pun.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. See if he can
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Flying Squirrels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 73 with his 4th win this season. Meatball strikes out the side to record the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa.
Well, that just begs the question, whose hands were they?
You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Meatball comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Meatball.
Into the box now. Biggio 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, just you and him. Game yourself. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your
I absolutely have a dirty mind, but I also had a joke for you.
Hey, your pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Schroeder comes up with it. That's out number 1.
This is legend difficulty, and Meaty is in the San Francisco Giants organization.
So Striding forward now, number 7. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
1 out. Got 1. Hey, let it rip, let it go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Oh, come on.
Yikes.
Here we go, guys. Let it rip right here.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Come on, big guy. Get your fence, huh?
A ball and 2 strikes.
There was no ruining my childhood. It was pretty much already done.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to.
Ooh, have a seat and get comfortable.
There are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Third baseman.
Into the box now, Nick Benitez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Let it fly right here.
Now it's 2-0.
A piece of string walks into a bar, and he asks for Prince Albert in a can. The bartender doesn't feel like playing around with him, so he grabs this piece of string, ties a knot in him, and throws him out the door.
Come
on, big guy. See it? Grab it right here. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now the 2-0. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of
then the piece of string beat up and dirty and with a knot tied in him from the bartender walks back into the bar, and the bartender says, "Aren't you the same piece of string I just threw out of here?"
In this evening's game, the Flying Squirrels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 21 notches his 3rd win of the year. Mort Hall hammers down the save, is 26.
And the piece of string says, "No, sir, I'm afraid not."
Dan Plezak and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the pitcher.
Well, let's see. Guess I'll keep playing a little while
The
longer.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So what do we want here? Want more break. Get some more break.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Richmond, number 0, Mort.
Now at the plate, Mike Ullman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, catcher, Mike Ullman.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, kid.
0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Take it.
Rodriguez is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Tyler Nevin. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Nevin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. One out, nobody on.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
In there, and it's even at 1.
That counts 1-1.
A drive to left.
Oh, yoked it.
Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot down the line in left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs.
I wish I had some consolation for you there, Muffin. I mean, if you were a Yankees fan, I would say that you deserved it, but poor Orioles haven't been particularly good in a couple years, I think. Phillies are doing all right this year, yeah. They their bullpen sucks, and they really need a good third baseman.
Meatball takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 0, Meatball.
Leading off the inning, Peter Alfonso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Because Buck Showalter was pitching for the save rather than pitching his best pitcher.
Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hey, see, decent guy. What do you say?
0-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter.
I mean, the Phillies infield is all just kind of screwed up.
And I've been impressed with the job these guys have done
because
so far.
they got Cesar Hernandez, so they had to push Rhys Hoskins to the outfield.
First delivery to him on the way. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Ball, a native of Sweden in northern Europe.
How's it going, Lacey?
His pitch repertoire includes a knuckleball, a two-seamer, and a forkball.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
0-1, here it comes. Towards the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Yeah. And so
stepping in, number 14.
We got Santana, who, you know, is doing really good this year, to be fair. A lot better than we expected him to.
From the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I think Franco's big problem is that, you know, he's defensively suspect, bat first third baseman.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And when his bat's not all that good, then it doesn't really help us.
The ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. Richmond took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 73 earns his 5th winner of the year. Meatball records the save, his 27th of the campaign.
I mean,
so
you know, it's not that Mike Hill is really bad. It's just, you know, we're almost halfway through the season. He's got a wins above replacement of .4, so he's not bad, but he's not good.
Here now is our final line score.
Meatball comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 0, Meatball.
How's it going, Turbo?
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Peter.
I don't remember. I'll have to look it up.
They'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here comes the first pitch. And a knuckleball that stays too high.
Come on, let it fly right here.
They had Tommy Joseph at first base last year.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go. Get him down.
And there's a pitch that just misses.
And yeah, it's the Giants affiliated team.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that's over. 2-1. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him.
Oh,
so he's down on strikes for the second
get
time
comfortable
here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
The batter, number 76.
Standing in now, number 76. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
All right, just the top line level. He's a 5'5", 220-pound Swedish left-handed submarine meatball or knuckleball closer.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ball, a native of Sweden in Northern Europe. His pitch repertoire includes a knuckleball, a 2-seamer, and a forkball.
Turbo, I try to post at least 1 video a day. I am hoping to stream a little more often going forward now that I have a better audio setup here.
Come on, big guy. One time.
The 1-1 home. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Levi Michael, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Michael.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Come on now. One time. Right here.
Yeah, but Bartolo has like
Plays that one now.
5 inches on this guy, or 6 inches.
Sit down now. Sit down.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away.
Also like 65 pounds.
Hey, take a pitch up there. Leave it right here. One time, kid.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
grounder down the line at third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Nice hit. There you go.
Coming to the plate now, David Thompson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2.
Nobody better.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Pretty happy with Pulse at this point, and now that I've played with it for a while.
Richmond jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never
Meter,
gave the lead back.
I don't know. I just
gets to double digits.
I don't like the
win of the year.
time limited aspect of it. And what I mean by that is that I can freely time my pitch with Pulse,
on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt
but on Meter I only have one chance to make a good pitch, and if I'm not paying like perfect attention to what I'm doing, like if I'm in the middle of explaining something, in the middle of trying to time a pitch, makes it hard to time the pitch properly so that I can make a good throw. Oh, they're bringing me in the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Richmond.
Stepping into the box, number 6. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Baul, a native of Sweden in Northern Europe. His pitch repertoire includes a knuckleball, a 2-seamer, and a forkball.
Bowie Bay Sox.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Here you go, clutch up right now.
Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Here you go, let it fly.
You got it. Get us out of here. No one better. Clutch up right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway
Man,
center.
I think we're okay.
Under it is the center fielder, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Richmond leads this one 6-3. Digging in once again, Preston Palmero. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out to left. Number 76 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
You don't want to double check that?
Ready for another shot now. Number 79. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball.
Someone from the Czech Republic, Muffin.
All right, come on now.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And a first pitch knuckleball is inside for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready once again, number 78. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Garcia moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 12, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. Ball, a native of Sweden in Northern Europe. His pitch repertoire includes a knuckleball, a two-seamer, and a forkball. Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Myers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. And a knuckleball over the outside corner.
Hey, drive it. Here we go. Sit down now.
And this will be a called strike 2.
Okay, Meaty. Doing good.
Down to their
1 more to
final
go.
strike tonight. Swing
and a miss.
Struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Flying Squirrels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Gage hangs win number 11 on his line. Mike Kelly was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mort Ball earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team. 4 runs, 7 hits.
Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the stream. Beard and all the rest of them.
Good job.
A minor leaguer hears from his agent.
Oh, you mean in the training thing? It's like attaboy or something.
Mort Ball enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
No, I have a running series of regular uploaded videos called Jason Parham.
Stepping in and ready
So
for
the starting pitcher for currently the Mets, also played for the Pirates AA team, the Padres, and the Marlins.
Come on now, come on.
Well, no chance to get a save here, but
Hey, get a good one.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Here's the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. Rodriguez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
I'll try to listen for it, but I'm not sure. I can't. I admit I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Ready for another chance? Cedric Mullins. He flew out in his last at bat.
Mullins.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, let her rip up
First
there.
pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he lays off for ball one.
Hey, we got one out here. Right here.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. Straight up. Straight up.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this runs inside,
Ooh,
and that
him.
looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Into the box now, number 78, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind. try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Wait for a good one.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2
Well, that was a bad one for Moody, but we made it out.
Part of the order 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Bay Sox lead this thing 11-3.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Bowie Bay Sox get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Mike Kelly gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Number 21 was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
You know, the beautiful thing about baseball is that we can look that up. In 1901, the Washington Senators surrendered, what is it, 9 runs in the bottom of the 9th after 8 2/3 innings. All right, I'm going to take a quick break here. I got to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. I heard it. I heard the hold back. Play a little Didi, why don't we? I think the game's rating is about 70, 71, I think is how it rated my overall. Hey, I'm not trying to win games. I'm just trying to have a little fun. If I get blown up, that's on me. If you feel like trying to play me, you're more than welcome to. Can't guarantee that I'll be any good. And they threw me back out.
place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between Portland and Florida. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Portland, center fielder.
Swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. This pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Gregorius is there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's Echeverria now. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Echeverria is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line.
Bunt on
definitely
that, buddy.
sets the tone for the team.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets it.
Right.
Nice play there as the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. This is skied out toward right. Rasmus on the run. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Hoskins stands at second with no outs. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Go, 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 go.
And they'll put the brakes on third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So here's Matt Kemp now. And their runners at the corners now. On a rope to the second baseman. So coming to the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Rasmus. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit.
Trying to hit me, buddy?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Be cool.
Cabrera.
I'll believe it when I see it.
He's got it one away. Digging in, Logan Morrison.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Stepping into the box, Chase Utley to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
I'm really kind of concerned that somebody's going to try to trade Sixto Sanchez away from the Phillies.
Corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So here now is the pitcher, Vance Worley. 9-1-2 due up. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing.
I guess I haven't
the bat
watched
and let
enough
the
of
boys
his
know in the
games to know
clubhouse
why
that he
you
did a
hate
job,
him.
But I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Davis on the run, but he won't get there. It falls
Pitcher
in.
hits. Everybody loves him.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike, and he is in there. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Infield single.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
I
1 for 1
don't believe I
after
did,
this first
so I
time up.
apologize
1
for
ball,
that.
no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Worley over at second. Cain at first with no outs. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera from the stretch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Too tight with that one.
Come on, dude. Walk,
3-0.
man. Dare ya.
The bouncer to the left side. Echeverria's there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Babe Ruth. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Babe Ruth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Chopped weakly to the left. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmussen.
Nolan Ryan is the man.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So striding in, Luis Gohara. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Not sure why this guy is having so much trouble. It's just a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, that's all.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is... And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball.
Come on, dude, no control. Y'all got no control.
This has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. So here's Matt Kemp now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, yeah.
And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Kemp on third with 2 outs. And that misses 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Line drive to left. Ruth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Standing in, Rajay Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Echeverria now. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
Get off Meatball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, well.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Ready for another chance? Vance Worley. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here.
Oh, he mad.
Oh, and in just ball game, folks a little tense down there, and you can see him saying that he didn't appreciate that one very much.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
I'm guessing it's not the pitcher, dude. That's not your problem here.
swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ruth on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Davis at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera, and with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded to short. And they'll escape danger here after the... In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He popped out in his first trip.
We're moving through.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison.
I just haven't taken a lot of time to do it.
Wilmer Defoe will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Defoe leads off second with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 down. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So stepping in, Chase Utley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out.
Suicide squeeze, man. Not much I could have done there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Flip to the pitcher.
Put out by the pitcher. How do you feel about that?
Digging in once again, Reese Hoskins. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into
bad.
left.
Screwed up.
Ready once again as Dribble Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. He's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Sent on the ground out to second. Echeverria for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and this. Stepping into the box, Colby.
Leading off with the score. Right fielder, Colby.
So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 1.
I do have
High in the
Twitter.
air out to center field. Kane is after it. He's there and records the first out. Now to the plate.
I think it might be linked in my.
He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever.
I think it might be linked in my channel.
Now a bunt attempt here. Cabrera scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Rajay Davis now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Kemp is there, and he'll put it away to retire
Kemp doing the job.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 the count to Evan Gattis.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Defoe corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So here now is the pitcher, Santiago Casilla. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is flared out towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. But now a throw from the outfield.
9-3 put out.
How slow can you be?
How about it?
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch is popped up. Morrison is there, and the inning is over. Will Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Echeverria now. Pitch is popped up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. 1 away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Smith is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The 1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Kemp has a read on it. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. High in the air out to center field. Davis has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Not doing so good
Obviously
today.
looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And this one's not close. 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain. In now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in, Chase Utley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And they go right at it. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So coming to the plate, Babe Ruth. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Taken in by Gregorius. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second.
Just not a very good hitter. It's a problem.
First for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Smoke on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away.
Oh, dang.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning.
I saw it.
Digging in
I
once
just
again,
wasn't laughing.
Leading off at the bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Richmond.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. Now a drive to right field.
And he got this one, I think.
Game over. Walk-off home run. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Colby Rasmus. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Here now is our final.
I so choked. I choked so much.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
This is the catcher that I was playing previously.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marcos Molina gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.8.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Coming to the plate
field
now,
general, I
Greg
think, is what I picked
Walden.
at the time.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Monge is right there, one down.
But like a catcher is one of the most important things where your fielding has to be good.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Walden. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Yeah, make the turn.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, number 15. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hey, come on now. One time right here. Hey, 2 out.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll be off the right field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Tovar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just...
Wasn't paying attention. That's all mine.
Craig Walden, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Craig Walden, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Possibly tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out.
Hey, let's do a 2-ball right here. Come on now.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen.
Craig Walden was playing for the Mets organization.
Here now the 2-2.
Oh, why did I do that? Ah! So bad.
Right there why having a good
so
change
bad.
is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder.
Ready for another shot now, Josh Tovar. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Now time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be.
It's
on the
confirmed.
Move with 2 outs.
The Mets are Metsin.
So digging in now, Craig
2 outs, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. It's every kid's fantasy.
Wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 is an
Blue,
off-speed
I
pitch.
love
No
you. I
dice.
want to
It's
kiss you.
2-2.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot. But as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, your turn now. Your turn. Drive him in.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
The whole ball game comes down to
I only
one
ever
pitch.
played T-ball.
Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone.
Like when I was 6. Oh, come on, dude. Walk one in.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. So they can't get. We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate.
It's baseball. Digging in, number 21, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Craig Walden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a dive, but he's back in.
So as far as your experience, such as it is, what do you think of the Farm Series so far? I mean, I'm going off of my own knowledge when I'm doing this, but it's not the same lived experience as playing a game as a pitcher.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Ready for another chance? Jeff McNeil. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's running. Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Into the box now, Phillip Evans. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Phillip Evans.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Ready now, number 49. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt.
Standing in, Craig Walden. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Wow. Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Monje moving in. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2. So striding in, Craig Walden earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first
Have a seat and get comfortable.
Stepping up now, number 20. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about goals.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the Coming to the plate now, Craig Walden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike.
Of all the pitches to bunt at, fucking curveball, middle.
1 on its way. behind 0-2 now. Number 49 is over to take a look at it, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, come on now, here we go. Hey, I broke out there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Portland used a 3-run ninth. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. P.J. Conley, the native of Ireland, gets the starting nod on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
How's it going, Brian?
So 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 20 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Sea Dogs lead it 4-1.
Well, we were talking about this, or rather, I was talking about this on another video. It's 13, isn't it? 13 major league teams, anyway. It's
first pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer.
Octavio Dotel, and that record was recently tied.
So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4. Standing in, Craig Walden. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Good one right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Get your pitch and drive it right here.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Number 20 is going to get back and put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Craig Walden, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. And a big
How about that?
His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
As far as locality, the one that's closest to me is the Mariners, and Safeco's a really nice park, so I guess them. But, like, in terms of teams that I've actually been paying attention to, I don't know, Brewers have been doing really good.
Now at the plate, Witt. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Gotcha.
He is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Ready to take his hacks again, Craig Walden, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shot to third, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. NL East is really tight right now, so I don't know if it's going to make a whole lot of... I don't think the Phillies are necessarily going to make the wild card even. So as far as teams I want to see win the World Series, it'd probably be the Brewers at this point.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Stepping into the box, Austin Ray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead...
Dodgers had a rough first month or so, but they seem to be doing all right now.
Can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Craig Walden. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Portland.
2 for 6. Gross. All-time or current?
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
OPS of 8.38. Yikes. Current. I mean, for pitchers, I like Aaron Nola. I don't know. Pedro Flormon has kind of impressed me. It's not really a big play, you know, big name player right now. He's kind of an older veteran position player, utility guy, but Nelly's been doing real good for the Mariners, but there's the catch. The Mariners.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week.
Ross Stripling has been doing really good this year.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Hankins. He drew a walk his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. In there, now the throw. Is not
I'm not
close
hating.
as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there.
I'm
just
not
trying
hating.
to
I'm
get
just
hitters
saying
out.
what it is.
He's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game.
Leading off the inning, Craig Walden, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Craig Walden. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Why am I so bad at this game?
That changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul.
You're hoping his
he
arm
stays
doesn't
alive with
fall
2
off.
strikes.
Jeez.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Going for that Brandon Crawford record. Oh, yeah.
Here's another 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Digging in now, Craig Walden. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. Certainly use that right now.
Hit in the air to left. Hankins has it in his tracks. 1 down.
I don't know. I'm conflicted because I feel like
Craig Walden has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle.
I feel like there are bigger things to be mad about than steroids.
Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Desmond Lindsay, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But disaster has already struck. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Akron Rubber Ducks hosted a 3-run first. The show's continuing. Ricky Knapp gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ball 2-0.
Ooh, Blue
That's
helping me out
back-to-back
here.
breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit in the air down the right field line. The 2-1. Line drive base hit.
All right, double.
And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what
You saw
he
the
got.
thing in the latest
Got the
video
barrel
about
out
the
front
Savannah
and just
Bananas,
blasted
didn't
it
you?
down the line
Playing the
for
Making
an extra
Bacon.
base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Funny names are pretty much all these
Desmond Lindsay
all these
back in the
small
starting lineup
teams
for this
have.
one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil, and he could give his guys an early lead through here. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch is popped up. Number 22 over to his left. 2 gone. At the plate,
Well, don't
Phillip
sacrifice
Evans.
too much of your
Runner in
velocity,
scoring
your
position
control
with
for
2
velocity.
gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Craig Walden. He'll try to follow up the double in his last
Thanks,
at-bat
DJ.
with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hankins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding forward now, Craig Walden. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Do you differentiate your two-seam and your sinker very much, Brian?
Set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. At the plate, Craig Walden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1 and 2.
Twitchy. I'm seeing things.
Hey, come on now.
High pop up.
Mine, I got it.
And this is taken in for the second out. 4-0 the score tonight. Binghamton used a nice 5th inning to take the lead.
You want to know something sad, though, Muffin? Washington got Philadelphia 17-7. Those are video game numbers, man. Speaking of video game numbers, let's put some gear on him. The one guy this catcher stuff actually affects. In absolute moon shit
here on the show as we set our sights on the double. Stepping up to the plate, Craig Walden. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Down now. Here we go. Stay on now. Let's go, kids. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field.
Oh.
That's
all
in
right.
There. Base hit.
He's coming. Relay forward.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
It's Capitol Field. It's one of the minors stadiums.
That's a deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit. No. So stepping in, number 21. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect
gotcha.
Throw, and they got him at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Hey, 2 away now. 2
Ready
away.
for another chance. Craig Walden. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Come on now. One time. Right here. Easy right here. One time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Keep driving. Let's go right here.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move.
Ah, man. Dang.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Binghamton is is out in front, 1-0.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you must just have to increase the caps and the fielding rating in the actual training mode.
To him on the way, very weakly on the ground.
Hey, let's go, big fella. He's right here.
I'll be honest, I haven't really played a whole lot of fielding mode or catcher.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Going out now. Hey, have a riff like you can. Here you go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two.
Oh,
swinging.
wow.
Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Lays off 2-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Walden. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Monje is there. One pitch, one out. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Binghamton took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jamie
I'm going to take
Callahan
another quick break here and then I'll be right back.
Season, permitting only one hit in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the .com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
Okay, we're back.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 25, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Someone was in here talking about throwing a screwball and how it was really hard on their arm.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
I'm so bad at this game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Walden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely
there we go.
blasted high and deep. Gone.
Instant offense.
Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Craig Walden. And he does so representing the possible head run ball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Thompson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, see it, try it. Let's go, big dog.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Wait for a good one. Try it, kid.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Brian.
Move with 2 away.
It's not easy, but nothing worth doing is.
Slider.
Oh, wow.
Strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they pick up no run, no base hits, no error.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Reed Foley gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to have a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of a big, it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh? Hey, 2 out. Plays at 1.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Guerrero has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit. Ready now, Craig Walden. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to
There's a really
run
good
here.
quote
It's a little risky,
from something in
but it
this
can help you
game,
stay out of the
actually,
double play
which I
if
think is
it's
pretty
well
funny.
executed.
There may be plenty of other people that are more gifted than you, but that's no excuse to let anyone work harder than you. So, keep it up,
Broke
Muffin.
out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hey, let's hold him right here. Right here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on
Got a
through
gapper.
to right field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
If you don't have the speed, don't
Thompson.
destroy your arm trying to get the speed. Just get good mechanics, get good control, work on your game.
Swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
This is lifted out to left. Smith is there, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Maybe not now, but down the road.
The bottom half of inning number 4, Binghamton leads it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Fields leads off first with 1 away.
Here we go. Now.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Here we're finally calling some pitches, incidentally.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, big guy, get him yourself.
The 1-2 is swung on.
Gotcha.
And missed. He got him on strikes.
And from the other side of the plate, have a
equalizer.
seat
The
and get
changeup.
comfortable.
That was a really for that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Striding in once again, Craig Walden. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Schaefer, a 25-year-old, he offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, a curve, and a changeup.
One time. Hey, nobody out now.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward
get
left
down.
field. Smith
Dang.
has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Craig Walden. He flew
Baseball
out
is
in
a
his last
cruel
at-bat.
game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, 2 out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, that's an incredible resource,
Foul to
Brian.
the left of the plate, 1-1. The windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second.
All right, Gapper.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Plays a
Digging in once again, David Thompson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Man, no one better. Clutch up.
2 down now.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence
came
to
up
come
just
back
kind of on their
and
own.
do it again tomorrow.
This evening's game finishes.
Ow.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air.
This is why I tell people don't bunt.
Missouri-born right-hander gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. This is line.
Oh, get down.
That
Yeah.
gets down, and
All
he's got
right.
himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Fielder's choice, okie dokie.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeff McNeil. 0 for
Me,
1
I'm
here
hitting
in the
for,
early
I'm just
going.
hitting the X button, so I'm hitting for
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
basically
Weak grounder
contact.
back to the mound, and that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Phillip Evans, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Yep.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
I was reading an article or a
Tied,
book or
0-0.
something that was basically talking about how somebody, when they were swinging the bat was basically
Stepping up now,
throwing the
Craig
bat at the ball.
Walden. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Softly hit out to short.
Damn.
And 1 gone.
Tried to muscle that one.
Ready for another shot now, Craig Walden. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, we need you right here. 1 time.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 9 is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So striding forward now, Craig Walden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last.
Joey Lucchesi's a good pitcher.
Skied in the air.
Oh, come on. Get out.
Left fielder
Go.
is on the
Get
move.
out.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Oh,
Nothing
crap.
across here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 2-2.
Joey Lucchesi's got that crazy changeup too, doesn't he?
To end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there is now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish. Time for minor league baseball. Number 35 will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win.
514
we'll see
slugging.
if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Yeah.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive
Everybody
left.
knows it.
But this will
Damn.
hang up just enough as he takes
Crap.
it in stride in left center for the second out.
I'm sympathetic to your complaint,
Dia.
Dia.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No AC here.
Walden. Hey, come on now. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count.
This is Craig Walden,
That's lifted the other way out to
catcher
left.
in the
Smith
Mets organization.
waits on it,
So
and
I wouldn't
he
get too
hauls it
attached
in
to
for
him.
the
His
first
arm's
out of
probably
the
going to
inning.
fall off
And
here in
the
a couple
runner
minutes.
Not tagging will retreat to second base. Now in the box, Craig Walden. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Walden.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Lopes ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but
Stepping in,
I got to get a hit.
as the
I'm at
switch hitter
9.
will take his cuts left-handed here.
one of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. Guy
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we go. See it. Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Here's another 0-2. The short hit hard. Lopes has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left.
We got another chance, and we're up 7-2.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Oh, we got Timmy on our team. Timmy Tebow.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Come on, dude. I have all the cool equipment. Well, I have some of the cool equipment.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Harper shoes. I got a diamond glove. Using a Father's Day glove or batting gloves.
He pulls this one
Get
into
down.
right.
Yeah.
And that's in there.
The hitting streak is alive.
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, number 5. He hits here in a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that.
Sorry, I have a
4-score in the inning, but
I have a diamond fielding glove. I have a Father's Day batting glove.
We'll go to the bottom of the 9th, and Binghamton is out in front. 7-2, the final score.
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm kind of an idiot when I'm talking live. Words. Machado to the Dodgers.